This is the homework video for Monday 10/17/16, and you're finding the slope between 2 points using the subtraction method of subtracting the rise numbers over the run numbers and then simplifying if possible. Remember to try this on your own before you watch the video. These are the problems. If you haven't already copied them down, please copy them down, turn the video off, try them on your own, and then you can watch the video. Otherwise, you won't really learn anything and you'll still struggle every time we do this in class. Give yourself a fair shake. Okay, here we go. I'm showing you that you could set each of these problems up 2 ways. However, I don't expect you to do that. I expect you to do either this method or this method, and it's totally up to you. I'm just showing you that you can switch them around. So I can go 8 minus 5 and 2 minus 0. These are the rise numbers, these are the run numbers. Rise is y, run is x. 8 minus 5 is 3 and 2 minus 0 is 2, and I can leave this as the fraction 3 over 2. I know that that's equal to 1.5, but 3 over 2 is just fine. I can also subtract the other way. I can go 5 minus 8, see, I switched it around, and 0 minus 2, I switched it around. That gives me negative 3 over negative 2, and a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and therefore this is still 3 over 2. Notice that when I switch around how I'm subtracting, it doesn't change the answer. Number 2. I can do negative 3 rise minus 1, another rise number, those are my y's, getting negative 4, and then I can do 6, the x number, minus 4, the other x number, that's a run number, and that's going to give me 2. This time I do divide them out because it comes out to be a whole number. Negative 4 divided by 2 equals negative 2. Now if I switch around how I'm doing it and I do negative 1 minus negative 3, negative 1 minus negative 3, I get 4. And here I'm switching around the way I'm subtracting the x's, 4 minus 6, I get negative 2, and look, the answer is still negative 2 in the end, number 3. So the y's are my rise numbers. I'm going to do negative 1 minus negative 2, and then I'm going to do the x numbers, 5 minus negative 1, 5 minus negative 1. Negative 1 minus negative 2 is the same thing as negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2 is equal to 1. And 5 minus negative 1 is the same as 5 plus 1, which is 6. And 1/6 is my final answer. If I switch this around for the y's, which are my rise numbers, it's going to be negative 2 minus negative 1, and it's going to be negative 1 minus 5. Negative 2 minus negative 1 is the same thing as negative 2 plus positive 1, which is negative 1. And negative 1 minus 5 is the same, is negative 6. And negative divided by negative is positive, and the answer is 1/6. Remember, at any time you need, you can stop the video and pause it or rewind it. It's important that you're understanding how to do these problems and quickly in your head. You shouldn't be using a calculator for this. These are addition and subtraction problems that you learned in 7th grade that you should be good at now. So if you're not good at it, give yourself a chance to actually do it. Number 4, last one. So I'm going to do the y minus the y, negative 5 minus negative 3. Negative 5 minus negative 3 is the same as negative 5 plus positive 3. Negative 5 plus positive 3 is negative 2. And now my x numbers, negative 6 minus negative 2. Negative 6 minus negative 2, which is the same as negative 6 plus positive 2, which is going to give me negative 4. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, so this is really 2/4, and 2/4 can simplify to 1/2. If I switch the subtraction problem around for the y's, it will look like this, and negative 3 minus negative 5 is the same thing as negative 3 plus positive 5, which is going to give me positive 2. And then if I switch these around, it's negative 2 minus negative 6, and that's going to give me positive 4. 2/4 is the same as 1/2, and again I got the same exact answer. If there was anything you were confused by, rewatch the video. Otherwise, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.